And welcome back to the New York Jets franchise rebuild. Here today will be week 4 versus the Miami Dolphins. Over the last 3 episodes beforehand, I started off with just immediately going to the gameplay, and I would really like to know down below if you guys would rather have this type of style of me, with different screens, going through different upgrades and the thoughts of the team, or just right into the game action and maybe a little bit of an end card at the end. Let me know down below. If you are new here, please consider hitting the sub button and don't forget to like the video. It really does help me out. So where we're leaving off since week 3, beating the Buffalo Bills, getting our first victory of the season, and now we're going to be playing against the 2-1 Miami Dolphins, where we're trying to get potentially tied for first place if the Bills lose and we beat the Dolphins, and we would have the tiebreaker over both these teams. Last season, we split the series against the Miami Dolphins, and I'm hoping that this year we'll start off with another victory. But before we get into the action, let's do some upgrades here. Jonathan Jackson here, our first round draft pick, 21 years old. I think he's been playing very good football, and as he continues to develop, I want to continue to upgrade his skill set to be a complete defensive lineman. So we'll go with run stopper this time. Now we have Robert Gordon here, last year's undrafted rookie running back. We'll continue just to pour points into elusive back, try to get some good ratings there. And let's see if we have anything else. We have Brandon Cooks, our #1 wide receiver. With Brandon, really, you can kind of do whatever you want. He's a very good receiver. Let's go with the route running. Gets up to an 87 overall, and we get a lot of good route running and even strength as well. Braxton McQueen here. Hey, he was a player that I drafted, and I don't know how good he will turn out to be, but he's been playing, and he's been playing good football so far. I'm going to continue just going into run stopper. I honestly don't think we'll ever get that coverage rating high enough. As we also get to upgrade Elijah Moore here, our very talented receiver. I want to continue just pouring everything into route running. His route running needs to continue to improve. He has fantastic hands, and medium and short and catching traffic. It's really, really good. Right now, I think he's producing very well. Let me just see his stats just for a little recap. So far, I think we got to get him the ball more, absolutely. Our passing game has struggled throughout the beginning of this season, and we really got to focus in on that. With Doug Thomas, I really don't know what to work on with him. I think with his concern with getting injured a lot, I just want to continue to hopefully help his pass blocking out as best as we can. And, that role really did not help us too much. Elijah Vanner Tucker here. He's been another good player for us, but, yet again, he gets hurt a lot too. I think guard in Madden 22, they get hurt a lot. So hoping with more pass upgrades to really help him out. And then Eric Carter, he's our blocking tight end, but I'm going to continue going to possession just because it gives usually a mix of both. We get a little bit of an impact block, short route running. Overall, he's a very mediocre #3 tight end, but you know what? That 69 run blocking, that's good enough to keep him on this roster. As we turn to the injury report, as you guys can see, this will be the last game before we get 4 players coming back. And the big question is obviously towards Zach Wilson right now. Wilson in week 1 struggled, again, throwing 3 interceptions. He struggled all of last season. To be honest with you guys, I think this is pretty much the game for Daniel Jones. If he goes out there and he plays good football, gets us this victory, or even just overall just plays well, I think we just stick with Daniel. Overall, Jones has not at all been a bad quarterback over the last 2 games as we've played. He has his moments where I sit back and say, man, I don't know. But I mean, hey, we either go with Daniel Jones or we go with Zach Wilson. You know, pick your poison at this moment in time. But I think for Daniel's sake, this is pretty much the game here. If he goes out there, plays well, we'll stick with him and we'll give him the season. I don't mind giving him this season just to see what he can do. You know, he's on a 1-year deal. So we're not tied to anything with him. And then with Wilson, we'll either consider trading him or we'll consider giving him back the starting role. I still think he can, with these ratings, he can play. It's just, how good can he be? That's the question mark. But let's go take a look at this Miami team and see what they have done. I know they've added a lot of good playmakers throughout this past offseason and draft. But let's go see, just for a little recap. They have Juju still on this roster. We have to stop Jalen Waddle. Tua's their still starting quarterback. They drafted Lake in the first round last year for some reason. Marlon Mack is still their quarterback. So, you know, they got a lot of good weapons here. Preston Parker. I don't think they actually added anything. Maybe more towards the offensive line. I know they added something. I mean, overall, this team, it's a split between young and with good, solid veterans. So this is another winnable game. We did beat them last year, so hopefully we can do it again. And I think when we beat them with Tyler Huntley in week 17 throwing 5 touchdowns. So, I mean, hopefully Daniel can do something close to that. I think this is a very winnable game. I know right now they're 2-1, tied for first place. I think we can go do it. So let's get right into the matchup here. And welcome back to East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here today is going to be a rainy day here in week 4. It's the 2-1 Miami Dolphins versus the 1-2 New York Jets. As the Jets are right now trying to figure out if Daniel Jones is their starting quarterback for the remaining of this season, as Zach Wilson is injured. Right now we are dealing with a lot of injuries. Quentin Williams will be out. Isaiah Johnson is going to be out as well. Hopefully we can get this win over Tua and his Dolphins team. Let's go beat the Miami Dolphins here. And here he comes, number 3, Daniel Jones. So far, 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, but let's not forget this. Week 1, he threw 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Since becoming the starter, he's thrown 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. So he has struggled throughout his starts, but he has been at least a better competent quarterback, I feel, giving us our first victory last week versus the Buffalo Bills. As the Jets will start this game off, handing this ball off to Michael Carter, picking up a solid 8 yards right there, as Carter is close to 300 rushing yards already this season. As now the New York Jets have a 3 tight end look here, as they're going to go right back up the middle with Michael Carter, picking up a first down and a lot more. Of course, if we stick with Daniel Jones, what then do we do with Zach Wilson? Do we decide to trade him? Do we decide to, what do we decide to do with him? Do we wait until the off season? I don't know. You know, I think Wilson we could get a premium draft pick for, but let me know down below what you guys think would be a fair trade if we did decide to move off of Daniel, as Cohen will pick up a first down and a lot more. Good 20 yards after the catch right there. If I look at the real NFL, I would sit here and say probably a 2nd round pick would be fair for Zach Wilson, but this is going to go all the way for a touchdown. Brandon Cooks, he got wide open here. That's the first score of the game, and the Jets will have an early lead here. I guess I should just stick with the commentary instead. Perfect pocket for Daniel, pitcher perfect throw here, and Brandon Cooks, our number 1 receiver, getting open. This is exactly how we wanted to start this ball game off. And here comes Tua. So far this season, he has thrown 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, playing very good football right now. He has played very well, and the big question, how do we stop Jalen Waddle? He has torched our secondary in our first 2 meetings last year. Something that we don't really talk too much about is our defense here, and I think our defense has consistently gotten better over this last few years now. I mean, we brought in players like Jonathan Jackson, we brought in players like Tomlinson, Dante Jackson. I think overall this defense has improved. We have a lot of young, talented players. It's just, can we start putting it all together? Ultimately, I think we do need to find a game changer, and I'm hoping that either Jackson or John Franklin Myers can be those players for this team. I have been impressed over the last few weeks of Jalen Bonds, our second-round rookie safety. But, you know, a safety doesn't move the needle as much as Jalen Waddle makes his first catch for 10. I don't know how we're going to stop Jalen Waddle. I might have to keep Jackson on him all game long. For now, we'll keep Bryce Hall and we'll keep the defense as is. But for now, we'll continue just to play it as we'll keep with the game plan unless he torches us up. As Tua gives this ball to Mack, and Mack will pick up a first down. We have played a couple close games versus this team so far. Week 17, I remember, was a high-scoring affair. That was a fun episode to make. And I remember on stream playing against this team. And our first meeting was definitely a collapse. But hopefully this week, we won't have a collapse. We've had a lot recently, as Jalen Waddle will drop that pass. Consistency for the New York Jets here. Let's start this game off good here. 3rd down and 7 here. Tua will look to throw. Plenty of time in the pocket. He's going to take a shot end zone here. Jackson couldn't make the catch, but it's 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. As the New York Jets will start off in excellent field position because Jason Sanders missed the very long field goal here. So the Jets will start this drive off with a carry here by Michael Carter. Carter picks up a few. So far this game, we've started out exactly how we wanted here. Here in midfield, Daniel will look to throw here. He's going to take his check down. Steven Meredith, and Meredith will find the first down. And he's been a great player for our offense throughout these last few seasons. Steven, in my opinion, has been probably one of our more underrated players. And I really do enjoy trying to get the ball into his hand here. As this first down will go to Sean Samuel, who's starting off this season very well. As Daniel Jones is leading his Jets team all the way in Miami territory after the missed field goal. Here is Carter picking up 8 more yards. It'll be 2nd down and 2 here for Daniel here at the 20. He's going to look to throw here, and he's looking at the back corner of the end zone. Elijah Moore, and Moore goes up, and he gets it. Touchdown, New York. What a catch over to the defender. I think that's Xavier Howard right there. What a play by the 2nd-year wide receiver. Actually, excuse me, the 3rd-year wide receiver. And yeah, that is Xavier Howard. What a catch right there, going up and making that play. As now Miami will be starting at their own 27-yard line. And let's not forget this. We've always started out good in ball games here. We always come out with an early lead, and then we somehow blow it with either turnovers, bad defensive play. So hopefully right now that won't happen right here. But right now Daniel has looked excellent here. Marlon Mack will get his 2nd straight carry. We're making it 3rd down and manageable. As Tua is facing a 3rd down and 3, he's going to look to throw here, and he's going to feel the rush by John Franklin Myers. What a play by the veteran pass rusher here. He absolutely just blew up the right tackle right there. You're not going to get to see it. I'll show you guys. He absolutely just, right there, just mauling him right there. Tua stand no chance. Never see it. Look at this play. He absolutely just destroys the right tackle and then throws Tua to the ground. What a play right there. As New York will start at their own 50-yard line after Sean giving us a great return right here. We've had 2 drives, 2 touchdown passing drives. Let's see if we get another one here. Carter picks up 6. Right now with this Jets offense playing like they are, this is exactly what we need to be seeing here. As now Jack Huntley, our right tackle, is hurt. He was our big free agent acquisition this past offseason. It means Isaiah Wilson, number 73, will step in for this 3rd down and 3. Daniel will look to throw here, and he's going to go underneath here. Here's Steven Meredith, the second-year tight end, picks up a 1st down. 2nd down and 7 here for Daniel as we're entering near the end of the 1st quarter. Daniel's rolling to his right, and he'll take his check down. That's Elijah Moore right there. With how Daniel's been playing, at least with these first couple drives, he is making this decision to stick with him much easier. But on this 3rd down, Carter couldn't get it. We're going to have to settle for 3. And here on this rainy day here, the New York Jets are looking to go for it. Jack Martin wants to be aggressive here. It's 4th down and 2. Carter up the middle, and Carter could not get it. Turnover on downs. Miami will be starting in solid field position, right around their own 30-yard line. And Tua just erased the first quarter of this game here. Tua will start this drive looking to throw, and he'll get his tight end, Will Dissly, for 9. Will Dissly has been a problem for our defense. We were not able to stop him all of last year versus the 2 meetings. Hopefully this time it's going to be a little different. Marlon Mack will pick up a 1st down and a lot more. It's about finishing with this team, and we need to see if they can finish this ball game. Tua will look to throw. Here's Will Dissly again, and he's going to make a nice 9-yard play right there. 2nd down and 2 here. 3 tight ends on the field. A little stretch run here for Marlon Mack. Jalen Smith and the rest of his defense will slow him down. Well, still picks up a 1st down. As Miami is finally past midfield here, we haven't seen this since the first drive here. Tua's looking for his check down, but Jalen Smith will get back there for an 8-yard sack, losing sack. It's 3rd down and 14 here. Can Tua pick up a 1st down? He looks to throw here. Jalen Waddle with his great speed. He's going to go nowhere. It's 4th down. This Jets defense again, as the Dolphins are going to already start in New York's territory after forcing a punt. Here is Mack, and Jalen Bonds will chase him down for a gain of 4. Right now, this defense has been playing good football here, but as our offense slows down, can we slow down this offense here by Miami? Tua's looking to scramble here, and he will pick up 4 yards. It's 3rd down and short. As it will be 3rd down and 2 here. Can Tua pick up a 1st down? He's going to look to throw here, but his receiver slipped. Jalen Waddle slipped. It's incomplete. And the Miami Dolphins will settle for another field goal attempt, at least. Here is Jason Sanders here on a very long field goal, 55-yarder. It's going to be up. Does it have the distance? It hits the bottom post, and it's no good. 2nd missed field goal here, as the New York Jets are going to have excellent field position again. As both teams are pretty much just exchanging field position. It's a field position battle here. Here's Marlon Mack up the middle, and he weaves his way through for a solid 7. We're entering close to the 2-minute warning here. 2 in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. He's been very inconsistent this ball game. And here's Jalen Waddle, and that juke broke the ankles of Jalen Waddle. So far, we've seen a lot of pressure here by this New York defense. Looks to throw his Tua, setting up a screen here. Jalen Smith again, making that play with Jackson. As the Dolphins will go into a hurry up here for this 3rd down and 9 here. Taking the check down, Jalen Smith is going to stop it as the New York Jets will call their first timeout. And we're going to have the football right around midfield. Well, ever since the first 2 drives, we have not seen much from this New York's offense. Daniel starting this drive with a screen here with Michael Carter, but he's going to get chased down, losing 3. So it'll be 2nd down and 13 here. How aggressive will New York be? Looks to throw is Daniel going to the sideline. Brandon Cooks, but Cooks I think was penalized. Pass interference. That's going to be a spot foul here. Great job by the veteran receiver forcing the pass interference call. New York here, and now in Miami territory. Daniel will look to throw here, and he's going to go to the sideline with Elijah Moore, and Moore couldn't make that catch. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 10 here for Daniel. He's missed a lot of incompletions for the last few plays. He's trying to get this ball to Sean Samuel, and Samuel will pick up a 1st down and a lot more, and New York will call their 2nd timeout. 31 seconds left to go in the first half. 1 timeout. They can't really take a sack here. Daniel looks to throw here, and he's going to look end zone the back corner, and that's going to be caught. That's caught. Brandon Cooks. That's his second touchdown of the first half. What a throw, but what a better catch here over the defender. What a play by our veteran receiver. What a catch right there. As we're going to be at the beginning of the second half, Miami's down by 3 scores, and they'll start off by handing this ball up to Mac. Well, hey, in the first half, Daniel threw 3 touchdowns. I know it's a little bit of a back and forth in between during the second quarter, but hey, our defense is playing very good football, and our offense is playing good football right now. And now it's going to be a 3rd down and 1 here. Tua needs this conversion. Going to take it. Mike Gesicki, and Gesicki will pick up a first down. Jalen Smith has been all over the field this week. Tua will take it. Here's Marlon Mack as this Miami team is turning to this running game, and it's working for them. Here at midfield, Tua will motion his tight end here. Mack again, the ball carrier. And if running game is working, just stick with it. Another first down. 2nd down and 1 here. More motioning the tight ends. Gonna take in Mack, getting another carry here, and he's gonna pick up another first down. It's been the best Miami drive we've seen since the first quarter. Well, now this Miami team is setting up the play action, but they're gonna stick with this running game on this drive, and it's working. Marlon Mack does a little move, and he's gonna pick up a first down and a lot more. They're now in their best field position all game long. Here at the 11-yard line, and now they're going to motion out the running back, so it's definitely going to be a pass here. Tua's going to look to throw here, going to get this ball to his tight end, but that ball was dropped. It's 3rd down and 8 here. This Miami team can pick up a first down, but they want a touchdown. Tua's dropping back. He's looking to throw Will Dissly, but that's not going to go anywhere. They're going to actually lose a yard, and I don't know if this team can afford to kick a field goal. They gotta go for it. But the Miami Dolphins is setting up for their 3rd field goal attempt here, trying to just cut into this lead a little bit. Here is Sanders' field goal. It's up and it's good. They're down by 18. Daniel Jones will start at his own 29-yard line here. He's already thrown 3 touchdowns. He's gonna look to throw here, and he's feeling the rush, and he's going down. No one was getting open here. Sharp with the sack. I think he's their 2nd-year pass rusher. 3rd down and 17 here. Daniel will look to throw here, and he's going to look for Steven Meredith, and Meredith couldn't make that tough catch. It's 4th down. We got a punt. That's on the last drive for Miami. They got into in the best field position because they ran the football with Mack, and they're going to stick with it here as he'll pick up a couple. And we stop this running game here, or will Miami start to go with a little play action? But here is Tua, and Tua is going down again. John Franklin Myers with his 3rd sack of the ball game. He is just torching the right tackle right now. They gotta help out that right side. They gotta add a tight end or a running back to chip him or something. He cannot handle John Franklin Myers. It will be 3rd down and 16 here after the sack. Tua in the shotgun here, looks to throw, looking, feeling a little bit of the rush. Will Dissly, and that's going to go nowhere, and Dissly's still down on the field for Miami. Miami has to punt, as Daniel will start at his own 31-yard line here. He's up by a few scores as he's going to look to throw here, and he's looking deep here with Elijah Moore, and Moore couldn't make that catch as this Jets team is trying to push the ball deep down the field now. Now Daniel will turn under center here. Michael Carter, the lone back, and Carter will take the carry, and he will rumble for a first down, or close to one. It'll be 3rd down and 2 here for Daniel Jones. He's going to look to throw here, looking, and he's going to go to Brandon Cooks, and Cooks will pick up a first down and a lot more. Great job. Brandon is having himself a great day here. First down and 10 here at Miami's 40. Here's Daniel. He's going to look to throw here, and he's going to try to get this ball to Meredith, and that ball is intercepted, but there is a penalty. What's going to be the call? Was Steven Meredith interfered with? And I think he was, and they're going to call it right there. That is a spot foul. It's still our football. Definitely a lucky break right there by Daniel Jones. Maybe not needing to throw that football, but he took the risk, and Risk rewarded, I guess. Good run right there by Michael Carter. And can Daniel Jones pretty much end this game here? Here is Carter again, the ball carrier, picking up 5 more. They're down in 4 here. Daniel's going to look to throw here, and he's going to be looking end zone here with Elijah Moore, and that ball's incomplete. He tried the fade route again. We'll settle for a field goal attempt. As Tua is again down by 3 touchdowns. Can he do this? That's the question right here. As Tua will start this drive, looks to throw here, feeling the rush, and he will get that ball to Juju, and Juju will get them to midfield. This has been a great game so far by our defense, suffocating this Miami offense here. As Tua has only had a few good drives, and he will take the check down to Marlon Mack, but Mack gets blasted. But now Dalvin Tomlinson is hurt, and that is not an injury we really need to occur. With Tomlinson out, that means Solomon Thomas is in. It's 2nd down and inches here. Tua will look to throw. Looking as he will go back. This is the 2nd-year tight end Xavier Darby making that catch. It's definitely been our best game, I think, so far this series. As Tua will get this ball to Parker, and Parker is giving this Miami team more life. This Miami team does not want to go anywhere right now. They're trying to show that they can win this game here. It's 1st down and goal here at the 6. Xavier Darby, the motion man here. Gonna take it. Here's Marlon Mack up the middle. Jackson and Jalen Bonds combined for that tackle. That's the question. Can this team not have a collapse in this next 6 minutes, 30 seconds? 2nd down and go here. Looks to throw his Tua. Feeling the rush by John Franklin Myers. Looks to run Tua, and he's in. Touchdown Miami. Finally finding the end zone here. Jalen Bonds couldn't keep him out. But there you have a little life right now. They gotta just stop us. And now Miami needs to stop the Jets offense. Force a turnover, or force a punt here or a turnover, and then find the end zone again. But I think the Jets team will turn to this running game as Carter will pick up a couple. Daniel in the shotgun here. Cohen the lone back. Here's a little delay give to Cohen as he will pick up a yard. It's 3rd down and long. They got a half to throw. And an empty look here for Daniel Jones as he's going to look to throw here. And he's going to try to get this ball to Meredith, but he got hit. It's 4th down. Exactly what this Miami defense needed to do. As Tua will start at his own 27-yard line here. 5 minutes to go. They need a big play on this drive here. But Tua's scrambling and has to throw it away. John Franklin Myers again providing the rush. This Miami team cannot afford to have a 4th down here. It's 3rd down and 10 here. They need this conversion. Looking, and that's going to be incomplete. Great job by Jackson. Juju couldn't make the catch. It's 4th down and 10. Well, this is basically the ball game here. It's 4th down and 10 here. Tua needs this conversion. He's going to look to throw here over the middle. Blake Cashman with the interception. What a play by the veteran linebacker, setting us up in great field position here at the 34-yard line of Miami. With 3 minutes left to go here, can Tua put up some touchdown drives? As they're going to take it. Here's a little delay give, and that's going to go actually somehow picking up a yard. I thought he was actually lose a couple. It's 3rd down and 9 here for Tua. He's going to take it, going to go a little play action, going to go deep here, and that ball's going to be intercepted. And that is Jackson, Adante Jackson with his first INT of the new season. And that should just about do it here for this Miami team. As here in week 4, Daniel Jones will take a knee for the victory here, beating the Miami Dolphins 27-10. All around a fantastic game here for this Jets team. What a game here. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions by Daniel Jones. 3 sacks by John Franklin Myers. Brandon Cooks had himself a day. Elijah Moore had a great game. One thing that I did not show, and I only saw until the end of the game, was that Daniel did go 2 for 7. They showed a stat that, Daniel had a very good beginning of the game, and then he went 2 for 7. Definitely something to consider here, but we did have 2 takeaways, 2 interceptions. We don't usually cause a lot of those, and we got a pressure to the quarterback. So, I mean, overall, you got to be impressed with this Jets team. I don't know. I think Daniel had himself another good game. I think he's played a lot more comfortable in this system than Zach Wilson ever has. And, you know, we led on this running game. Michael Carter had himself a good game, but Brandon Cooks, Elijah Moore found the end zone. We got to get his yards up, but Elijah Moore is still producing for us. And then defensively, Jalen Smith all over the field. He should be okay. Franklin Myers with 3 sacks, and then the 2 turnovers here by Cashman and Adante Jackson here. Got to be happy with today's performance. We now go to 2-2 on the season, and maybe first place of this division in this beginning stages of this year. Now, this is something that, you know, I didn't know what potentially could have happened here, but Daniel Jones, we had a scenario here. Do we call out the quarterback or do we call out the offense? I called out Daniel Jones. Obviously, he threw 3 touchdowns. That was the scenario. And he gets +5 to both deep and medium accuracy here. So now they're both looking extremely well over the next 2 weeks, as well as the offensive line gets a boost here to pass blocking, power and finesse here, +5 there. So, I mean, overall for the next 2 weeks, I think we gotta stick with Daniel Jones here. I don't think there's any drama about it. You know, Zach Wilson, he's been a good he has the ratings to become a good quarterback. But when we play him, he just doesn't produce, and I don't know why. Maybe it's me taking too many risks. Maybe honestly, I don't really know. But I think we stick with Daniel Jones here. But let's sim to the next week versus the Dallas Cowboys and see where we are in the standings. We'll check out some stats as we are sitting here 2-2, and we are in first place of this division here, and we do have a breakout scenario. We'll check out that next week. But we do get Wilson back. We get Juwan Johnson, Trent Taylor, and Isaiah Hurts. Guys, let me know down below. Also, does this ever happen in your franchise series that your entire practice squad just gets signed? I just feel like every single week my entire practice squad gets signed. I don't know if it's because the injury slider's too high. I don't think it is. If it is, I mean, I could always tone it down. I mean, looking across the league, I mean, there's only a few teams that so far we're seeing here that are dealing with any sort of injuries, and I get to see anyone on injury reserved besides one so far. I mean, this is not a lot of injuries around the league. I don't think that's playing a role. I honestly don't really know. Maybe it's something new in Madden 20 and here in Madden 22 that, you know what, I just don't know about. But let me know down below if that's something that occurs in your franchise. But we're playing against the 0-4 Dallas Cowboys here, and Dak Prescott. This is going to be definitely an interesting matchup here in week 5. Let's go check out this Dallas team just to refresh my memory, because they've made some moves, I believe. And they obviously have Dak Prescott. They obviously have Zeke. They have Smith. They have Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb. They do not have Michael Gallup anymore. But this team, they're a very good team, but they don't have their left guard. I mean, yeah, this is going to be another tough, fun game here, and this is honestly a true test here for our team. I mean, if we can beat this Cowboys team, it definitely should give us some more hope for this team. But I really hope you did enjoy today's video. We're getting our back-to-back victories here, and actually, before I go into that, I did say let's check out some stats before I end today's video. But like I said, if you did enjoy today's action, please leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe. It really does help me out here. But let's finish off by seeing off some stats here. Daniel so far, 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Playing good football. I think we turn to Daniel. I think we turn to him. We let him ride this out. If he has any sort of bad weeks, we still have Zach Wilson. I'm not looking to trade him, at least right now. But we'll stick with Daniel Jones for now. So far, Michael Carter, almost 400 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns. He's been playing excellent football here. And Brandon Cooks, he had his big 2-touchdown game. And Sean has been playing well. Definitely want to see more from Elijah Moore. We got to get him the ball more, and Steven Meredith. But so far, happy with this offense. Let's see this offensive line. I think we've been having more time in the pocket. We actually have been. We only have given up a few sacks. And then defensively here, Jalen Smith all over the field. You got to be impressed with him. He's been making plays up and down the field. And same with Blake Cashman as well. Let's see the sacks. John Franklin Myers with 6.5. Jonathan Jackson with 2. Definitely want to see more from our pass rush, but hey, enjoy seeing that. And then our first 2 interceptions happened this week with Cashman and Adante Jackson here. But yeah, guys, that's going to be today's video here. I really do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.